I'm AJ Lingerfeldt. I'm a tattooer from Nashville, Tennessee. I started doing stick and poke tattoos on kids in high school when I was 15 years old. My mom's friend gave me money for a birthday or something, and I took that money and went straight to a tattoo shop and got my first tattoo. These days I'm just by the seat of my pants. I usually don't do a lot of sketching prior to the appointment anymore. They can kind of have a brief consult with me in person, and I draw pretty quickly so I can, knock out a sketch. So sometimes I'll just stencil on the main parts that I need, and then I'll sketch on whatever I haven't stenciled so it flows on the body a lot better. The magic happens on the skin more so. One of my mentors told me, never draw without reference. Someone's always drawn it better than you have. My favorite style of tattooing is probably Japanese. Then closely related is American traditional. They share a lot of similarities with like bolder line weights. They also look good with finer lines. They have a very heavy black usage and a lot of contrast with minimal brighter colors. This sheet is a sheet that hung in Burt Grimm's St. Louis mobile tattoo shop. Burt is probably, the godfather of American traditional. That's who my shop's named after, him and Lyle Tuttle. Lyle had a back piece from Burt that was two eagles battling in front of a sun with a banner that says Duel in the sun below it. When we were designing this place, we didn't want it to feel like your typical street shop. I wanted the vibe to be calming. I get asked all the time, why do I have so many doorbells? And it's because they're tattoo machines. It's essentially the same exact thing. It has coils, it has an armature bar, it has everything it needs to poke a hole in the skin and dye your skin cells with ink. People would repurpose these back in the early 1900s all the way through the 50s. One tattooer, for instance, Joseph Hartley, he would take old cast iron frame doorbells and he'd cut off the armature to make a nipple on it and then bolt on a tube vise on the bottom to hold a tube and so your needle could go through. Now people just replace their machines. They get one that doesn't run the way they want it to. They'll send it to a machine builder, have them rebuild it or tune it, or they just buy another one. I'm glad I came up in a time of tattooing where you were taught how to tattoo in case something wasn't made anymore. I'm just a dude making tattoos. Like, there's millions of tattooers, We're all doing great stuff.